Hey everybody, how's it? Good morning, aloha. Well, this is Jeebs here. I'm your old composer, decomposing before your very eyes some of your favorite songs based on your requests, mostly, here on the Decomposer Lounge. And today, brand new band to me. I'm gonna butcher this, forgive me, especially for you fans. Vltimas. I think it's Vltimas. That's it. And the song is gonna be Monolith. So I want to thank you for your suggestions. You know who you are. And and also, like usual, your support, cup of coffee if you see fit. You know the channel's not monetized when I do these videos. Also, there will be some of their Spotify and music will also be in the details below, in the description below. And so will the link for the coffee, for the headsets, for all this stuff will be down below. Yeah, I'm in a good mood today. So I'm glad to be here this morning and doing this for you. So let's do this. Vltimas Monolith. All right. You know I love doing this. I just get these bands from all over the world. I'm just blah, 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 as my granddaughter would say. All right, here we go. All right. Wow, this is really super cool. I didn't, like usual when I'm listening to a first band, I don't know what to expect. And, really good percentage of everything on this channel is all different sorts of metal. The one thing I want to say first off the top of my head was the opening progression. If it is a progression, even though it's rooted in one note, there's that was really super cool. I wasn't expecting to hear that a lot. I don't hear a lot of that when it comes to very technically powerful musicianship, composition stuff. I hear a lot of single note movement, that kind of stuff. But the fact that they did, they got me in there going, okay, so here we go. Riffing it up, here we go, and then they do that turnaround. Is really cool. Another thing is I love the mix on this. I'm still miles away from being what I would call an aficionado on this style of music, but with the super fast kicks that are doing the 16ths, sometimes 30 seconds, the mixing of that kick drum for me is has become something for me to keep an eye on, and I love where they place the kick on this. So there's power back there, and the drummer is really tearing it up on the kick, but it's not really punching you in the face. And it looks like the onus of the power of the track at the moment is on the guitars that are heavy left and right, And then the vocal placement, the singer here. The vocal placement is a little more forward than some of the other bands that I've done. But there's something about the tone of his voice that's really cool. Like he's telling a really dark story in this growling technique. I believe that's what's still growling. But he over enunciates, and I think that's really cool because I'm actually able to pick up some of the words in a little bit. And you know me about words. I don't listen to lyrics because I treat this kind of environment as a complete breakdown. And yes, the lead singer is an instrument that way. But I really like, he's over enunciating, and it sounds like he's really telling a powerful story in this. And he's, the tone of his voice is definitely part of the ultimate power of the band in unison and one, delivery here. But the whole thing, this is really super duper cool. All right, stand by.
This deafness serves her well. Contortions in her cauldron. How I of that wretched smell. Ooh, she is my only, my one and only. None hold a candle to my Princess Demoness. Grace Monolith, your eyes hold all the stars, your bloody hands queen magic. Grace Monolith, most noble existence, can nourish all dark people.
I just wanted to bring up something. You know, when drummers, and I've only watched probably 2 or 3 drum playthroughs, you know, with this type of super powerful metal, and with the snare, it's amazing. I played drums when I was younger, you know, and but never in the style like this. And I can't imagine holding, you know, measures, you know, with these 16ths on the snare with as much power as, you know, they're maintaining through it. That's a complete trip. And then something else I want to say is there was a really super cool, I think it felt like it was 8-bar phrasing, a chunk of 4 and another chunk of 4, where they brought us and twisted us around a little turn with the arrangement there. And I thought that was really cool. I think it was towards probably about 10, 15 seconds into it, where it was stop-start a little bit with the drums and just a guitar riff. It was just a fast riff. And then they continued the riff, and then the drummer came in on that straight 4, which I really dug. I thought he was going to go, you know, mental on the kick and stuff like that, but locking me back in on that 4, that I really got onto. All right, let me go back a little bit.
She's quick and through the night, the freshest in her sight, this hunger never ending. Ooh, some scorn her ultra bestial, disinvited to her feast. My unsavory mouth is watering. All the emotion shan't be swayed. Sacrifice must be made. Blind masses kept at bay. No quarter in our arms. New out charming.
Wow, that was a real super cool passage there. Totally caught me off guard. And I love the dynamics of it on how they, you know, not so much the engineering of it. I mean, I love the engineering of this whole track, period. But the decision just to open up with that phrase, I think maybe it was 2 bars, the clean guitar sound, and then they lit the whole thing up. That was really cool, but that was really dark, you know, and very cynical sounding. Like, it definitely did its job for me. It stopped me in my place. You probably saw me just kind of freeze up for a second and took me down a completely different journey, which is nice too, because I started settling into the track and what it was, and you know, you can hear where the verse and the bridge section was, or what it sounded like a chorus was for me. So I was already kind of in that groove, but that was kill. All right, here we go.
My one and only, none hold a candle to my Princess Demoness. She is my only,
man, I love how they finished off on that riff. Because to me, that opening and that closing, and then they repeated that a few times through the song, was such an important part of the track for me. And it, like I said, it was really different, completely different than some of the things that I thought I would be starting to get used to. But you know, you guys are suggesting so many. You know, I've got 8 tabs open of 8 bands I've never heard, and so you know, because you guys have all been really patient with me as I've been kind of jockeying around the genres. Excuse me, but I'm gonna, you know, turn it back up to 11 for a while and just heat it up for summer. So it's gonna be a lot of new and heavy bands again, as much as I can. I might decide to drop 1 or 2 really fun things on us like I do. Anyhow, thank you so much. You know who you are. Also, who was on me for this, and I really appreciate it. I think I've only had a few suggestions, but persistent pays off, and plus he's super cool, Cap. I want to thank you for saying, dude. I really dug it. I thought it was a super track, and I know that he's probably going to suggest more, and I promise I'll get to it before Christmas. I'm kidding. I want to thank you guys in advance if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, and it also helps what I do with the kids and everything. So this song will be down below on Spotify if you want to check it out with me yammering, which I think you should. I think, you know, without a doubt, this particular track is one of those where you go, ¿Cómo? What? Huh? And I did. All right, guys, take care. Have a killer day. All right.